Go to Etsy, go to register at the top right, take 10 seconds to put your email address, name and password in, then press register. Then go to Printful and use the link in my description if you want to support the channel, which I would very much appreciate. Click Start Selling and you can register on Printful for free. Full name, email, password, then sign up. Once you've signed up to both, you can link the Printful to your Etsy account that you just made and then put the products on from there. The reason you can make so much extra profit is due to how much Redbubble set their retail price at. So they need to make profit, obviously. $19.10 is the default price because the margin's 20%. And then your profit margin from that is $2.73. So every time a customer pays $19.10, you get $2.73. And the way that it works on Redbubble is you can increase the markup if you want, but obviously that's going to increase the amount your customer pays. The difference with Printful and Etsy is that same price, $19.10, instead of $2.73, you get $10.15. So the customer pays the exact same retail price, but you get a lot more profit. And the reason is because they price their shirts on other merchandise a lot lower. So if we take $10.15 divided by $2.73, which is what you would get on Redbubble, you get almost 4 times as much profit. Even though the customer's paying the same, they're getting the same item, same design, it's just a different platform, which is Etsy, you're getting almost 4 times as much profit. Which means that if you were on Redbubble, you would have to sell 4 shirts to get the equivalent amount of profit that you would get for selling 1 shirt on Etsy with Printful. So back when I first registered, Printful was the only service that was actually integrated with Etsy, and that was a massive plus for me because I didn't want to be messing about doing all the admin work, listing items, when someone buys it, updating the information, contacting customers, all that stuff. There are actually a few that are now integrated with Etsy, and you can choose whatever platform you want, but I still recommend Printful because it's just so easy to use compared to all the other ones. So what you do is you upload a file. This is what it looks like when you've registered on Printful and you want to add something to your Etsy. So you would upload designs that are already successful on your Redbubble. I've just put this on there as an example. Select the colours, the sizes, select what mock-up you want so you don't even have to make your own, they do it. And then colours. Put the description, you can add a size guide and tags as well. Then you just set how much profit you want to make and submit to store, and that goes to your Etsy. What I really liked about it is the fact that it integrates all the colours, sizes and prices to your Etsy, sets the tags, shipping options, gives you the mock-ups. When you get an order on Etsy, they automatically pick it up on Printful without you actually doing anything. They then process it and send it to the customer white label, so there's no indication that it's actually from Printful. And they use the retail price on the invoice as well, so the customer doesn't get confused, because some of the services use their price, and I don't know why. But when customers receive the invoice, say they've paid $19.10, they'll receive it and it'll say $8.95, which makes the customer query that and contact you and think they've been ripped off. It really isn't complicated at all. You literally go on Redbubble and take the designs that you already know to be successful that are selling on your account. You know that there's proven demand, you know that they're successful, the risk is very minimal because they're selling. You take those designs and literally put them on Etsy, so it's just a different platform, you're just using Printful as the middleman basically, and then you will be able to sell them. So I knew nothing about Etsy, I set all this up, and the first month my payout on Etsy was $240, the second month was $520, and by the 10th month, it was $3,700. Now obviously that's the payout, there are costs to pay as well, but that is a lot of profit for basically no extra work. So there is a second part of this video, which is the strategy that we're going to be using, or the strategy that I use. You can take whatever you want from it, use it, or do whatever you want. And things that I wish I would have known before going on Etsy, so I'll go into much more depth, but it's worth having a look at that if you're interested in setting this up. But like I said, if you want to support this channel and what I do and you found this information helpful, please sign up on Printful using my link. That really supports what I do. If you want to go to one of the other sites, do whatever you want. It's entirely up to you. They all work the same way. It just depends on how much work that you want to put in.